Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for air signs for the week. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Aunt Lynn, Alin, Onlin, Island. Letter H is standing out to me. Misery, 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 misery. Dobe or dope. Dobe. I think it may be very important to stay away from people that are trying to invite you to things this week. Cow, especially if this person like drinks or smokes or does anything to where substances will be a factor. I don't care if they're using them, selling them, around them. Okay. It's not a good idea to be around this person at all. SWAT feels like a big factor here. Raids, that type of stuff. Marquise, Mickey, McGee, Mick, Meek, Meeg, anything like that. Get the hell away from this person. There's a triangulation type of situation here that can be a really big factor, but this is avoidable. Especially if you don't fuck with like a sister, sitter, sis, sess, anything like that. Get away from this motherfucker. Like there's going to be an indictment that feels like a factor. Jarrell, Cherry, Sherry, Cherie, Terrain. And I heard Jeremy. And Moof. There's someone here, y'all, who just wants to be happy. But they have some very competitive friends or siblings, like relatives. Like these would be like first cousins or some shit, or like younger siblings, or like the siblings who have less money. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like the weaker ones, the weaker links in these environments, if that makes sense. Like they are doing things to where they want to see this person on a run. Okay? And I think that they have been trying to set this person up to incriminate them, but it's on a federal level. Smoke. So stay the hell away from them air signs. They are very vindictive, very malicious, and turning very predatory because they are obsessed with avoiding jail or prison themselves. And they are willing to turn on others or set up other people to get time shaved off of this clock. Okay? Or if this is a situation where it's not legal, even though it feels like it feels like a raid, like SWAT, some type of situation like that. Somebody's being investigated. Okay? But it's against their will. And it feels like there's a barber, somebody that cuts hair. That is a huge factor in this equation. They are evil eyeing somebody because of the money that they get outside of work. They see that this person has an opportunity to eat outside of this environment or this social circle. So they're trying to set them up. Because this is their way of maintaining control, power, and dominance, especially over this other party. Like, Oh, you not eating off of my plate? Oh, you not eating what I'm serving you? Oh, you don't want my food? Like, no, I don't. It's like I can cook for myself. Like they on some other shit. Like, well, if you don't want my food, you ain't gonna eat no food at all, or you ain't never gonna have another meal again. They on some shit like that. And like I said, I don't care if this is them wanting this person to be in existence, or if this is this person again just wanting them out the way, out the picture, incarcerated or some shit like that. Like they gotta go. But this is out of envy, especially if there's a male, Malik. That's a factor in this equation. They're trying to get somebody incarcerated or eliminated. Desiree, DeRay. But it's all because they're envious of them. So they'll come up with excuses like, oh yeah, that I saw them do this, I saw them do that. Oh yeah, they be doing this, they be doing that. But the things that they're saying, they didn't witness this person do anything. They're just making shit up. Megan, they're just making shit up. So it's like you didn't witness them do anything. You didn't hear them say anything. You weren't, you're just lying. You just lied, Mike. And it's almost like somebody is trying to explain this to someone's parents. Or like the older figures in this equation. It's like they're trying to explain this to somebody. But they're a habitual liar and they sound like they're lying. You know that they're lying. None of this shit is making sense to them. But it's because they have to admit that they set this person up. Deja. Desa. Like Desi. Yes, they did. Like Monica, Moni, Monique, Monet. They're a liar. A habitual liar. Fred, they're a habitual liar and they're still lying. And that's why the things that they're saying aren't making any sense. Because they thought that nobody was going to check them for trying to set people up like this. Okay? Gum, like chewing gum, is standing out to me. Bubble gum, I'm not sure how that may resonate. Shanae, they're a liar and a clown. And they, again, tried to set somebody up because of what? Because they're in their feelings and they see this person having opportunities to eat. And they couldn't control the food that this person was putting on their plate. So this was their way of stopping their emotions, stopping them from being able to eat. You know what I mean? Like, or attempting to. I don't want nobody to like you, talk to you, fuck with you, trust you, believe you. None of that, even though I'm a habitual liar. Like, what? Like, stop trying to make me look like a liar when you the only one lying in this situation. When you the only one making shit up. When I could tell my story front to back, back to front, truthfully, and you can't do the same. Because you're ashamed of your life and your antics and the things that you've been doing and saying. And all your stalker-like weirdo ways. Period. Chris. Like, you're a fucking clown and a weirdo. And just admit that y'all motherfuckers been stalking somebody that y'all way too into, but don't want to admit that you like. So it's just shocking and uncomfortable. Miss Chris is what I keep hearing. Miss Chris. They're stalking somebody. And they know, like, for Alicia, they know it. I just think it's at a point to know, so know. It's at a point to where it's just like, why don't y'all just stop lying and stop denying it? And just admit that it was you. You know what I mean? Like, why are y'all allowing bridges to be burned and personal relationships to be ruined just because y'all can't admit that y'all were stalking somebody and spying on somebody and gossiping about somebody and were dead wrong for doing it and potentially dead wrong in the assumptions that they were making? Meg, this is harassment. They're just embarrassed because they were evil-eyeing somebody that they were trying to call a friend, a lover, a homie. Thank you so much.